Hey guys, welcome back to the den. So glad to have you here. If it's your first time, welcome in. And if you're returning, welcome back. Okay, it looks like the dog's gonna jump up in just a minute here. Yeah, there we go. They gotta get in. If it's your first time meeting her, this is Sarah One, and this little pumpkin over here in the corner that keeps popping in and out is Gaia. Sarah, honey, can you get down a little bit so Mom can see the computer? Okay, we're talking over the dog. Sorry about that, guys. Uh, so, I wanted to talk to you about tarot today. I've found over the years that when it comes to tarot, you're either all in or all out. And I think a lot of that's just due to the fact that a lot of people don't realize what tarot is. If you grow up in a highly religious family, a lot of times they're telling you that it's the devil's temptation. But the truth is, whether you're talking tarot, runes, pendulums, scrying, there's so many different versions of divination. And really, they're all tools for getting in touch with your higher self. And God wants you in touch with your higher self because that's how he's trying to communicate to you. Your higher self has that connection to the divine beings above us, your angels, your high guides, and of course source, whether you prefer to think of source as God, goddess, or however else you label it. I don't judge. As far as I'm concerned, they're all a different name for the same creator. But the tool is simply just allowing you to access a part of yourself that the modern 3-day world is getting in the way of reaching. It lets you get out of your own self. Some people can do this with meditation. Some people seem to be able to do this without trying. Other people, they use any number of divination sources to connect with the divine and the higher self. Because the truth is, we have all the answers we need. They're right in here. We have to get out of our own way. So that's actually what divination's about. Using the tarot and the oracles, scrying balls, water scrying. I mean, heck, even if you sat there as a kid and watched the clouds and picked out shapes, that shape meant something to you. Or maybe you like to stare at the hot coals of a fire after the flames have died down, and you pick out images in there. That's still scrying. That's still divination. It doesn't have to be some scary taboo thing. And you don't have to have a book memorized to be able to do it. We'll get into that more later. I'm actually looking to start a series delving into the different types of divination for you. But for the time being, I thought we would tackle that little misnomer so that you can better understand that it is actually a tool and not meant to be a temptation. Certainly, like anything out there, using it in excess can be an issue. But if you're just going into the deck and going, give me one card, what do I need to know the most about for today? Or you're having a hard time making a decision, so you go to the deck. Or you're going to pull a reading for a friend real quick. That's not getting addictive or obsessive. That's connecting with your cards, right? But if you're using them to make every little tiny decision, then yeah, you're addicted, and that's a different story. But using it as a tool to reach your higher self for guidance on things that are maybe a little harder than usual for you to make a decision about. And they're not going to tell you your future, they're going to tell you potential options for the future, right? They're not going to give you a stone cold outcome because we have choice. We can choose to follow the path that's going to take us there or not. But either way, it is meant to be just a tool, not a temptation. I hope that takes some of the scary out of it for you. I certainly hope we'll have you back. We'd love to hear about any of your experiences you have with any of the decks that we've reviewed. And we hope to see you again. Thanks so much for coming, guys. Namaste. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.